So, once I was on a plane flying somewhere. I don't remember where, but I was going somewhere, and I was sitting next to this really nice old couple. And we were just chatting like you normally do when you're on a plane with nice people. And they were saying how they'd just been to Greece, and they were traveling around, telling all these different experiences they had. And it was fun to listen to their stories. And then they turned to me and they said, travel while you're young. Because when you're older and you're our age, it becomes a lot harder to travel. And we got to see a lot of amazing things, but we couldn't do anywhere near as much as we wanted to because we just had to have that energy. So, with my speech, I want to show you that now is the time for us to travel. When we're younger and we're still able to, and there's things that we can build on in our lives because we do travel. I know a lot of people, young people, are apprehensive about traveling because they worry about finances and their education and their careers. And a lot of this is because society and culture pressures us to go straight into college and to start training and start building up a career that we want for the rest of our lives. But this isn't the only time we have to pursue higher education. Higher education will always be there for us. I have a lot of friends who, right after high school, went straight into college because that's what culture told them they needed to do. And now most of them are paralyzed with debt. They have a degree that they're not extremely passionate about, and they have a lot of debt that they have to pay off now. And they feel pressure to get a career, get a job that they're not passionate about either because they have to pay off all this debt. The average college student with a bachelor's degree graduates around the age of 23 or 25 with an average debt of $35,000, which is a crazy amount of money to have debt for at the age of 23 or 25. Another thing that stops people from traveling is they're just very comfortable with their routine. They're comfortable where they're at. CNN says that only 30% of U.S. citizens have passports, and a reason why is because Americans are just extremely comfortable with their environment. And it's easy to become comfortable in your routine of going to college or going to your 9-to-5 job. But as young people, when that happens, we're missing out on so much of life's experiences that we could be experiencing. So when you're young, this is a time to experience culture and awaken in yourself a desire for adventure and to understand a world that's bigger than just your routine. So money, time, and careers are all excuses that are easy to make while you're young for not traveling. Imagine how much easier it is to make those excuses when you're older, when you have a family, and when you have a job. When you get older, life just sort of seems to happen to you, and your youth is this time of total empowerment. And you get to do what you want because you're not tied down to a family and a job. So, what I would say is to start traveling. Start traveling while you can and while you're young. After college, as we've discussed, we are burdened with debt and a pressure to get a job and to pay that pay off that debt. So start traveling before you accumulate that debt. Jeff Goins, who is a writer, traveler, blogger, says this: it's far more likely that someone will travel first and then come back to achieve great things, like secure a graduate degree, a fantastic job, start a new career, etc., rather than the reverse. So if you pursue a graduate degree